What I hear every time I do this talk or whenever we have this conference, every time I get off stage, I have women coming up to me saying, I've never heard a man speak like that before. And the reality is, there are all kinds of men who think like I just spoke, but don't speak up. So this really isn't that hard, guys. All we have to do is speak up a bit more. We have all this opportunity to do something good. We have all this privilege. Whether we accept it or not is solely down to whether or not we say it out loud. It's solely down to, do I speak out loud to the men I respect, hold them accountable to being better men? Because that is how I hold myself to being a better man. So this thing is not super complicated. We like to make it more complicated than it is because there's a lot to unpack. There's a lot of feelings, there's a lot of trauma, there's a lot of frustration, there's whole generations of movements that have built to this point. But it really boils down to men stepping into their betterness. I fundamentally believe in the goodness of men. I think that men have this latent opportunity to shift what is the most important issue of our time, and that is gender equality. That is including others. That is becoming a leader and an ally in a space when you see some men stepping in the wrong direction. So the leaders, the true leaders in this world, they see inclusion as not just a strategy for their business or a strategy for being happier, but it's the right thing to do, and they don't want to not do this. So in other words, the Better Man Conference is about men just unlocking that betterness within them.